I was going to make a big sort of speech about how I am probably one of the foremost tactical geniuses in all of Football Manager. Well, in all of football, to be honest. But in reality, I just panicked and picked a formation I'd not done before. So, greetings and salutations. Things have been going pretty well, my friends. So, I'll show you the tactic in a minute. It's a bit different to my normal. I just kind of was looking at it and going, I reckon with, like, the form is optimistic. Like, the half-decent form we'd had, I thought, we'll probably be just about okay, 5 points. And I thought, let's just try something. The games, even the ones we're winning, with very much scraping. And bear in mind, the teams we're beating there in that little run was Edinburgh, who were like bottom at the time, Ayr down the bottom, Dunfermline, fuck knows. So I just thought, let's do something a bit different. And it's paid off. So I'm just going to warn you now, it's obviously not going to work now because that was probably the honeymoon period. But we played it, St Mirren 2-1. Derek Collins, the young player that never gets any game time because I can't find anywhere to fit him. He fits in the new tactic, my friends. He scored a free kick that took a massive deflection off the wall, but it counts. And big Pollux with the goal. And then Clyde, who are bottom of the league, admittedly. Rida El Amrani, do you remember him? Yeah, scored his first goal. Bosch, the Moroccan superstar. And then we beat Hamilton 2-0. Dukes and Ross, both wingers, getting the goal. Or, sorry, inverted wingers. Yeah, I have as well. Yeah, and I'll go into the tactic in a minute. But also, one really nice bit of news is that despite the heroics that we've done for Fort William, we've never been offered that many jobs. But we were offered a job interview at Aberdeen, my friends. Obviously, I turned it down because fuck Aberdeen. But it was nice to be offered the job. It was good to show that other teams are noticing my genius. Here it is. It looks like an F-15. Shall I call it the F-15? It's not worthy of a name just yet, right? Let's not get carried away. So here it is. Very similar instructions. Barely anything's changed on that. The reason being, the first thing that started me off was that, okay, I want to give Collins more game time. I think he could be a good player. He didn't really fit as a sort of out-and-out, our only playmaker in the side. That didn't really fit. And because his passing is okay, but not fantastic. He's not great at going forward. So I was like, okay, how can we fit him in the side? Maybe we go that 4-4-1-1, but that's not really worked. And then I was like, we did sign that dude. And I remember pointing out that he was a segundo volante. Which is basically, I think I am a tactical genius, but you know what I'm like. It's basically a deep line playmaker that's a bit more. Let's just read it. A segundo volante is different from the different player. In their role is more primary a defensive one, best suited to being parried with an anchor man. Ignore that shit. And is also different for the ball winning midfielder, and they often run with the ball or arrive with a late run. Late runs are just good. So, but a box-to-box midfielder, but further away. Excuse me, losing my voice. So I still wanted to keep a playmaker in there as well. We wanted basically this guy, Sutherland, just to sort of sit in, when we're attacking, sit in this position and still play those balls out to support the attack. The segundo volante, however, is going to be, when we're going forward, he's going to end up sort of more similar to Collins' sort of area. He's already scored, making those late runs and everything. So, and then I was like, okay, that's cool. I did think about going like no wingers whatsoever. And then I was like, hang on, we're playing those attacking fullbacks. What about inverted wingers? Now, neither Dukes or Ross are naturals at the position. But to be fair, Dukes is not much of a crosser of the ball anyway, so he probably suits it better, to be quite frank, or to be quite Loki. And I thought, let's try it, because in essence, what's going to happen when we're attacking is obviously we're looking for the overlap. These guys are going to bomb forward. It gives them a bit more space now. These guys, when we're attacking, are going to be pushing into sort of this area. So they almost become this sort of midfield that we're missing here. This is my plan, by the way. It could be all bollocks, but this is, in my head, this is how it works. And it has worked so far. And so they support the midfield a little bit more, and then you've got him coming forward. So we don't have too much of a giant hole in what feels like in the midfield from having no central midfielders. So that's my plan, and it's only gone and bloody worked, isn't it? But like I said, it probably won't work today. We're not even at game day. It's fucking a week away. What am I fucking like? Bloody amateur hour. You're not playing, mate. You're not very good, and you're old, and you're leaving at the end of the season. I'll look to find a new club. No, I'm not going to look to find a new club for you. I'm just going to just let you fall away into the abyss. Oh, yeah, okay. Transfer issue. Wait, Celtic will come calling, mate. Don't worry. Right, okay, on to the game. Okay, here we go. The good thing is, even if this is an utterly crap tactic and doesn't work in the long term, it's hopefully cemented our place in the league. We're 8 points clear of A United now. So even just that little spurtage. Hey, we're only 11 points off playoffs. I'm just pointing it out just because it's there. We've got 5 games of the season left. So I'm pretty sure we should be okay. He says so confidently. Right, let's see how it goes. We're playing Morton. I have no idea where they are in the league. I have the memory of a stoned goldfish. They are, of course, third. Yeah, third. So this is a good test. Away to Morton, what I noticed in the previous game against Hamilton, who are a very good side, is that they had more shots than us, but they had loads more long shots, which is understandable when you're playing basically 2 DMs. When you're defending, is that there's less space for them to isolate, so they end up taking more long shots. So we'll keep an eye on that. But at the moment, holding our own. I'm just excited that I might have got another tactic to work other than 4-1-4-1, but it's early doors, so let's not get overexcited. Just because I've revolutionised football, once again, we shouldn't get overexcited by it, okay? Solid half, deserves to be a draw pretty much, but I will take a 0-0 draw away to third in the league all day long. The only sort of one issue I've seen so far with it has just been it's an issue we've always had because we've had to play relatively defensively, like formation wise, is that some of the counter attacks there's like a complete lack of support. So we don't get a lot of chances. We need to put our chances away. And if it works defensively fine, then that's fine. We can sprinkle in a few goals here and there, and we'll get a load of wins. So I'm okay with it if it doesn't create the most chances. But it seems so solid at the back so far. Wow, this is... honestly, the games were more exciting. You know, we scored goals and stuff previously. Here we go, highlight. Come on, boys, come on. Don't let me down, tactic. Don't let me down. Get it. Get a foot in. Fleming. Oh, come on, block it. It's a good ball. Barney, though. Look at that. The legend Barney, early ball. See, this is there. This, just to prove my point here, which is understandable. Especially the long clearances, what we might need to do is just do a slower build-up. Like less... Go on, Ross. Go on. Fucking get in, lads. So what we might need to do... Look, this is like Tactics Talk with Loki. You didn't come to this channel for this shit, did you? These like knowledge grenades I'm throwing at your face. It's like knowledge bukkake, right? That I'm giving you all over your face hole. So because if we counter attack too fast, our players are being isolated. We've got Pollux up there on his own going, what the fuck do I do here, boss? So another win, chalk it off. I'm used to it now. That's just how we go. So what we might need to do is, rather than, if we go into tactics, well done, boys, another win. It's almost just getting old now, isn't it? Oh. Right. I'm just enjoying what it feels like to win games. So if we go into our tic-tacs, we can take off hit early crosses, because that's going to speed up our counter-attacks, which we actually don't want now. And the other one is that I don't mind counter-pressing when we lose it. We want to continue to use our pressing style, but rather than immediately just countering, we chill out a bit, boys. Okay, we got the ball back. Cool. Right? Everybody happy? Then we'll deal with it. Also, I was thinking, work the ball into the box a little bit, so that slows it down again. So, Sutherland and McDonald. It's not happening. You're not getting a break. Okay, especially McDonald. There we go, boys. 8 points. 8 points. Yeah. Is off the old. Where's me mock on? 8 points off playoffs. Four games left. Yep, maths. Let's go and win another one, shall we? Come on then. Let's go. Who have we got next? A United at home. This is a different test entirely, playing a sort of poor side to see if we can dominate the possession or dominate the chances. Okay. Let's give Shuttleworth a go up top. Actually, no, because we've changed the tactics slightly. Let's give Pollux another game up top. Part of the problem, like I say, is it's just been massively isolated. So now we've rejigged it a little bit. Let's see how we get on. Even the fullblacks are playing all right. Now they've got a bit more space. Okay, they're sponsored by Bitcoin. So 2015. Right, here we go, lads. Here we go. And just to let you guys know, I am working on my Fort William in the Premier League experiment that I'm going to do. That's going to be a lot of fun. They're clearly going to get relegated. I don't think anybody thinks their current team is good enough to stay in the Premier League. I'm going to give them a little bit of money, but all will be explained. But also what I'm doing, I think the idea of the sort of to see how far they drop before stabilising. And then can they stay there or can they work their way back up? That's going to be the interesting thing. Like, are they just going to drop through the leagues? It's got to stop at some, because they're going to get parachute payments. Like I said, we're going to give them a bit of money, but not ridiculous amounts of money. Go on, Sutherland. Go on. Left peg. Lucky. But it's going to be a lot of fun. The thing is, if they get spanked in the Premier League first season, they're kind of used to it. That's my thinking. Right, so let's have a look. So they've had 4 chances, 1 long shot so far, 3 off target. Okay. Right, acres of space for Sutherland in this. They pick up a lovely position. Ooh, tests him. And I just want to, joking aside, take everything I say about tactics with a pinch of salt. Might not work for you. Don't suddenly go, Loki's hashtag completed it, mate. He's fixed the game, right? So do your own thing. I might be talking shit, but I enjoy it. Okay, wardrobe. You'd have to call him wardrobe, wouldn't you? Who was the player that was nicknamed the wardrobe? There was a player, wasn't there? Oh, I can't remember his name. Ross. Go on, Ross. Go on, Ewan. It's a good ball in with left peg. Okay, Sutherland's going to pick it up in space again. There's Patterson. If we keep an eye on, like, Dugan, for instance, as an inside winger, we can see his position. There we go. There we go. The Segundo Volante! Reader, Elm, Amrani. The whole of Morocco is going to be Fort William supporters soon. Just wait. Just wait. He loves a goal. This is that late run into the box. Late jog. Late walk into the box that he did. Takes a touch. Lots of space. Fantastic finish. Get in there, son. Oh, that's bad. That was not the best defensively there, boys. All right, and this pretty much secures our safety. We can make a late surge here. So I'm joking. It's not even joking. 6 points. What's the goal difference? They're only four ahead in the goal difference. It would be what a turnaround that would be. Going into the last few episodes of the season, shitting myself that we might get relegated. Imagine if we'd scraped in the playoffs and then just got promoted. They've not had a shot on target. Let's give them a little bit of praise. Right, throw in to a teammate. Yes, Collins. Sutherland. Oh, I thought he was going to have a pop though. And this is with players that don't particularly suit some of these positions I'm playing them in. So which looks like we're going to give this a full season next season, this tactic, and I'll have the summer to try and, fit the holes a little bit better. Then we could really be in business. I really love these pink kits. They are quality. Come on, boys. Don't let me down now. Oh, don't let me down now. They're going to score 100%. You just... How's he saved that? He missed the header, and then what a save from the goalkeeper. Everybody's doing bits. What is going on? What double save, boys? It's looking a bit ropey, though, isn't it? They are battling for relegation, to be fair. What a double save. The goalkeeper's got to have over it. If he hasn't got over a 7 rating, I'm going to be angry. All right. Oh, this smells like a sending off. No. Oh, it's heavy touch and nobody capitalised on it. Wilson. Ball out to McCree. Hanoun. Good clearance, boys. Good clearance. They're going for this. They've got to. This could be one of their last chances. The city of Bath have scored. They've been dominant. Let's push back. We might as well go for this because we've got nothing to lose now. We're not going to get relegated. Right? Not going to get relegated. I'm going to go for Shuttleworth and don't really want to change that up, to be honest. Okay. Because we're trying to push for a late run at playoffs. Yeah, they are on their last legs. Even if they draw this game, they're 5 points behind Edinburgh. Oh, no. Counter-attack. No. Oh, he scooped it over. This is our worst performance with this new tactic. Ever since I changed it. All right. Yeah, you're unlucky. That's a lie. We were shit. But I'm pretty damn happy overall. We'll keep tinkering with it. We are now 11 points clear with 3 games to go. We are officially safe, which halfway through the season, I would have gobbled that up. Good amount of headers won, pass completion. Can he be the long-term solution for that Segundo Volante if we're going to go there? This, going forward, despite the fact he scored goals, going forward is his issue. Defensively, he's pretty solid. We definitely need to look to get in another Segundo Volante type character for next season. But he's a fine backup rotation option. And obviously, he's going to be the next Moroccan superstar, so we've got to bear that in mind. I'm going to put you on the bench for the next game. Right, that's it. So we've got 3 games left. We are 8 points. Mathematically doable, but it's not happening, is it? But what a performance, boys. We will come back. Unless it's doable, we'll come back for the last 2. But if it's, there's nothing on it, the done phone game, if it's because it might be done next game, so we'll come back for the last episode and talk about tactics, because that's what this channel is. It's not about comedy and humor and taking a piss and stuff. It's all about tactical knowledge and expanding your brains. Right, so thank you very much for watching me, guys. I think it might not work long term. but we're going to name the tactic. It's the Eurofighter. I was going to go for F15 because it does very much. We'll go for the Eurofighter. Go a bit more homegrown. Right, thank you very much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.